Okay. All right. Welcome back to DMA Brandmasters, the series that's all about decoding the magic behind marketing masterpieces. I'm your host, Preeti Hoon, and this is episode 4, where we dive into the dynamic world of insurance marketing. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Joining us today is Prasad Pimple, the visionary behind Kotak Life's groundbreaking digital campaigns. In an industry where trust is everything, Prasad has led Kotak Lives to new heights and innovative strategies that have captivated audiences nationwide. With the IPL and election seasons creating a buzz, how does Kotak Life stand out in the crowded space? Prasad is here to share insights into navigating the high profile events of the IPL and elections, ensuring Kotak Life remains a step ahead. Welcome, Prasad.
Yeah, hi Priti. Thanks for the welcome.
So, if you're curious about the blend of analytics, creativity, and strategy that powers insurance marketing today, dear audience, you're in for a treat. Let's get started and unravel the strategies that have defined Kotak Life's success story. So, moving on, firstly to media allocation strategy, Prasad, in this fast-paced insurance sector, how do you balance your media spend between digital and traditional platforms? During, of course, the events like IPL and general elections for maximum impact.
So, from the life insurance perspective, most of the times the trust is extracted out of the brand name itself. So, when we talk about the Kotak Life, the lot of trust gets extracted from Kotak name. So, we do not do any branding exercise to just to build that trust again, because that trust comes with our name itself. What we focus on when we talk about a digital campaign or the traditional marketing campaign is the objective of the campaign. Now, when it comes to such large events like IPL or elections, generally we do the campaigns during this period of time on a larger scale only if we have a new product to get launched, because I need to garner a lot of new customers, or if I need to create awareness for my recently launched product, then these platforms become very much important to build that awareness. But from life insurance perspective, we do not spend a lot of our marketing budget on TV kind of a medium, with the reasons because we don't want to spend that much kind of money. TV comes with a lot of large scale budgets. We predominantly keep our focus on digital platforms for that matter, which helps us to do justice to both the objectives, not just building the awareness and consideration for the brand, but also to generate leads out of it, generate business out of it. That's how we look at it.
Okay, sure. So,
Just to give you an example as well, I'll just give you an example.
sure.
Last year, we launched a new product called Protect India. And for that particular product, we had launched it during the IPL time, and we have used the IPL inventory to promote that as a product. That's how our overall strategy had been during that period.
Sure. And what about content innovation? These days, a lot of marketing strategies revolve around content.
Yeah.
What are the innovative strategies do you employ to stand out in the cluttered media landscape during these peak advertising periods?
Yeah. So life insurance is not a easy category when it comes to promoting it. A lot of
Right.
customers might be knowing few things about life insurance, but they might not be having high awareness about each and every category and product. So life insurance from the overall strategy, marketing strategy, has been always contextual. So when we say contextual from the perspective of the customer's needs, as well as contextual from the perspective of the recent events which are happening around us. So we always like to connect our life insurance solutions with a context. So that is always
Okay.
given. So even if let's assume it is IPL or elections or even a World Cup match, the content what we create for both our brand marketing as well as for the performance marketing, which is lead generation activities, we always use the, let's assume it is IPL, a lot of content what we create would be around the cricket as the theme. It might not be IPL as the theme, but cricket as the theme will always be there, including the blogs what we write on our website will have a lot of correlation with cricket. We will correlate the protection, if let's assume protection is the category I need to promote during that particular time, I'll use how batsman gets protected with helmet, pads, and all those things, and how the similar protection is needed for life and your family's future, and that particular correlation would be always be there. So that's how we create the contextual ads during IPL or any cricketing event or any football event for that matter.
Sure, sure. And how do you tailor advertising strategies to engage diverse audience segments during the IPL and general elections?
See, when we talk about the engaging all these audiences, what generally happens, content plays the biggest role. The first thing, what I just mentioned, and the second thing would be the placement of the media. Because if
Mm-hmm.
that is the point when a lot of customers also get into reading a lot about cricket, correct? During IPL, a lot of people visit portals which provide the statistics around the players' past performance, the current performance. So we generally get aligned to that particular customer behavior. One is creating the content. Second one is reaching to the audience in the right frame of mind. So we use those portals to reach out to those consumers. But another important part here is life insurance is not for everybody, correct? I cannot give a life insurance to somebody who is 12 years old, 13 years old, 14 years old.
Right,
I have the eligibility criteria in terms of age, and also have eligibility criteria in terms of income. I cannot
right.
give insurance to somebody who is not actively earning. So from that particular perspective, our targeting becomes more important from selection of the media, a media which can help me segment the customer base into my target segment. That's where we predominantly go for in terms of planning our marketing budget.
Prasad, what comes to my mind here is that these days, even youngsters are drawing heavy packages,
Yeah.
and but do you think that they have the mindset to match that and actually understand the importance of life insurance? And do you think that are you like they are your TG now, the youngsters which are below probably 25?
Yeah. So they are definitely our target customers, and what we are observing that it's against the onus is on the life insurance industry to create the awareness in their mind to invest in a life insurance product, especially early in their life if they start planning for their retirement, or if they start taking a protection cover for the security of their family in future. So those two things we keep building awareness with this segment, and our entire effort of launching a separate product of Protect India. It was only available for the customers who are less than 35 years of age. We had launched that product for specifically for this segment, the people between 18 to 35 age group.
Sure.
And that is our effort or our step towards bringing these people early into life insurance, so that they understand the risk which are associated with life, the risk of mortality, which is risk of dying early, risk of morbidity, which is risk of getting diseased, and risk of longevity, which is risk of outliving your savings. They understand all these risks uh, quite early in their life, and start planning for the same right from their first paycheck.
And do you have digital only approach for the Gen Z?
So we have digital products for all the customers. It's not just for Gen Z, but
Okay.
for across the customers, we do offer differentiated benefits to the customers, right from the premium discounts to the returns we offer out of our guaranteed benefit plans. We do offer separate offerings to our customers when they
Okay.
purchase it digitally. The biggest part is whether the customer is purchasing it digitally or through other traditional media. It doesn't make too much of a difference. It's all about how do we reach out to them, and how do we bring them into the life insurance thought process. That's how we generally look at it, rather than just
Sure.
looking at it to help them purchase only through online. Because whatever we do as a promotion through digital media also helps a lot of customers to get the understanding first, and then go to a nearest partner bank branch, or to a nearest life insurance agent who is associated with Kotak Life, and purchase that particular product basis his
Sure.
requirement.
So basically, from online to offline, you're deriving the
It
footfalls
happens.
from.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because we give preference to the customer. Customers, for example, I might be comfortable purchasing a product online, but you might not be. And I don't want to force you to just purchase online. We want them to move across the channels and fulfill their needs. It's all about being comfortable with the channel they are purchasing the product.
Also, word of mouth plays a big role when it comes to life insurance, and there is already a massive player that we know of. So I don't know how you kind of give a challenge to that mindset. Do you think that it's changing now? People do tend to go to private companies now more, lot more easier than ever.
Yeah, it is there from long time. It's not a phenomena which has recently happened. A lot of life insurance companies have created the ecosystem through which that trust has got generated, and they
Okay.
have also reached via their distribution channels to ensure, and they have also created the processes and systems to ensure that seamless experience for the customers. And in today's world, it's all about the kind of experience you provide to the customers. If the experience is good, the customers will definitely come to you. If it is not good, even if the trust factor is really hard, really high, they might not complete the journey if the experience is not that great. So a lot of efforts we
Sure.
put in to ensure that if customer comes into our website, how do we provide them that personalized and customized experience on our portal, plus on our journeys, how do we simplify their process by integrating multiple systems into it, the third party ecosystems. So
Hmm.
that way we create that easiness in that journey, so that they can complete it on their own, and completely own it. That's how we look at it.
Sure. Prasad, coming to the technical a bit now, can you discuss the matrix and tools Kotak Life uses to measure the ROI of your advertising investments during significant events like the IPL and elections?
Yeah. So IPL elections, if it is a top of the funnel campaign, what we are doing, and most of the times we prefer doing those campaigns on digital platforms. Two reasons. One is it helps track the entire journey of the customer.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, today with the full funnel marketing capabilities, what we have built from the technology perspective, I can track the customers' impressions which are going on to the multiple digital platforms. Whether the customer has viewed the campaign, whether he has clicked the campaign, after clicking, if customer has come to our portal, not come to our portal. If he has not come to our portal, how do I do the retargeting to them? That if he has just viewed the communication but not clicked on it, we have a separate path for those set of customers. The customers who view, click, but don't come to our website, drop in between, we have a separate path for those set of customers in retargeting. The customers who are viewing, clicking, and finally coming to our website, but not dropping the lead, we have a different path for those set of customers. And customers who are
Sure.
doing everything, finally giving me the lead but not purchasing the plan, we have a separate chase marketing plan available for those set of customers. And this entire plan, if I need to deliver on real time basis, then I need to have the entire end-to-end integration done, right from the media platforms to my own website, to my CRM system, to my final policy admin system. These all processes we have integrated at our end, just to ensure that that full funnel and personalized and customized experience can be given to the customers easily.
And since we're talking about IPL and general elections, these are high profile events. And how do influencers and celebrity endorsements shape out for you? And how do you quantify their impact?
Okay. So, very difficult to just quantify the impact on the ROI for any celebrity and influencer
Right.
campaign. Influencer campaign is still easier when we talk about the micro, nano, or smaller influencers in the segment. But when we talk about the large brand ambassadors, then the entire focus is generally not just on getting the immediate ROI, but to create a long-term brand positioning with the help of that brand ambassador. So
Correct.
we have recently tied up with Rajkumar Rao for as a Kotak Life brand ambassador, where again the entire objective was to ensure that we promote our brand's ethos of being trustworthy, and a brand which is believing in continuous improvements to suit customer requirements. That particular part we wanted to communicate and stand by, and
So
hence,
was it
yeah.
to keep in mind the tier 2, tier 3 audience, or does Rajkumar Rao also fit in for the urban audience?
Yeah, it he has that kind of an appeal, which is a pan-India kind of an appeal, and hence we have selected him. Plus, he comes out as a genuine, candid person to promote the brand. So
Yeah.
that kind of thing has gone in terms of going ahead with him as a brand ambassador. So we do use, and we have used some of the influence in the past of for our campaigns during IPL as well. The advantage during IPL of having a brand ambassador of a face is to stand out in the clutter. Normally, what happens, it's a high intensity period. If I
Correct.
only talk about my product and propositions, then I need to have a very high frequency as well. Correct. You might have noted that some of the brands during last or maybe during World Cup, some of the brands had very high visibility campaigns going on. Correct. So I still remember the phone pay light mein pin nahi lagta, a campaign which happened with phone pay, or for that matter puro namak mein kuch aur add nahi hota type of a campaign. I still remember those campaigns because they were high in intensity. Correct, the frequency was very high during that entire 10 years. So either you go for a very high frequency campaign with a significant marketing budget. You don't need a known face to promote as a brand ambassador. But if it is more about standing out and do justice to the entire marketing objective, then a brand ambassador face definitely helps you to stand out of the clutter.
So, like you mentioned, it's cluttered during these events. And how does Kotak Life, decide on to the sponsor broadcast of IPs? And how do you assess the value they bring to your brand during these, these high octane events?
Yeah, so some of the IPs we do explore during this particular part of the time, but
Sure.
again, it all depends upon the objective, the marketing objective at that point of time. If I need to get a larger awareness, if I need to get a larger consideration, then these IPs definitely help. Even some of the digital platforms like Hotstar, for at that point of time, Hotstar had the IPL rights for digital platforms. So that definitely helps. Investing into some of the IPs of those digital platforms definitely helps to get the awareness. But if my objective at that point of time, my marketing objective is to predominantly get the leads out of a particular activity, that I need to get a lot of customers coming in and exploring my products and sharing their contact details with me, then IPs might not help that much. Your
Okay.
targeted performance marketing campaigns will definitely help, provided we create them more contextual towards that event, either it is IPL or for that matter elections.
So immediate organic leads, you're targeting the more one-on-one approach
Correct.
than at a massy level.
Correct.
Right. Okay. And basis current trends, what are your predictions for the future of advertising in the context of major events like IPL and general elections, and particularly for the insurance industry?
I think they'll continue to attract brands towards such platforms, which because of sheer reason of reach, which one can get out of it. But it also depends upon, see, the biggest challenge is life insurance business is not a spurt-based business. It is throughout the year we need to do it. So the more emphasis would be to be always on rather than just be present during these larger events only. So how I look at it, if you have a product to launch, go ahead, do that activity during a large scale event like this, and
Mm-hmm.
later on keep doing smaller spurts to keep the customer interest on and get the organic traffic basis that particular launch. But the biggest thing for this industry would be to be always on rather than just focus on a specific event like IPL.
Sure. Prasad, I think that concludes our insightful journey into the world of insurance marketing. Thanks to you. And Prasad, thank you for shedding light on the intricate strategies and innovative campaigns that set Kotak Life apart. And to our viewers, we hope this episode has enriched your understanding of marketing's evolving landscape, especially in sectors as crucial as insurance. And stay tuned for more episodes that delve into the art and science of marketing across industries. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe to DMA Brandmasters to your weekly dose of marketing brilliance. I'm Preeti Hoon and saying goodbye for now, but always keep exploring, innovating, and inspiring. See you in the next episode.
Yeah. Thanks, Pratik. Yeah. Only
Thank you,
one thing,
Prasad.
Pratik. At the start of the conversation, you mentioned my name as Prasad Pimple. It's not Prasad Pimple, it's Prasad Pimple. So,
Simple. Okay.
yeah.
So, how do can I just redo that
Yeah, that
once?
is fine. That is
Sure,
fine.
let me just do it then. With you around?
Yeah.
Wait. So, I'm doing an edit for second para with Prasad, where the pronunciation was wrong, so I'm making it right. So, Vatsal, you can edit this bit, or should I just do the entire intro once? If you have 1 minute, Prasad,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
do the
I'm
entire
fine.
intro once.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
I'm doing the intro again
Yeah.
with Prasad on the side, and you can take this one. Welcome back to DMA Brand Masters, the series that's all about decoding the magic behind marketing masterpieces. I'm your host, Preeti Hoon, and this is episode 4 where we dive into the dynamic world of insurance marketing. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Joining us today is Prasad Pimple, the visionary behind Kotak Life's groundbreaking digital campaigns. In an industry where trust is everything, Prasad has led Kotak Life to new heights with innovative strategies that have captivated audiences nationwide. With the IPL and election seasons now creating a buzz, how does Kotak Life stand out in the crowded space? Well, Prasad is here to share insights into navigating the high profile events of the IPL and general elections, ensuring Kotak Life remains a step ahead. So, if you're curious about the blend of analytics, creativity, and strategy that powers insurance marketing today, you are in for a treat, dear audience. Let's get started and unravel the strategies that have defined Kotak Life's success story.
Thanks, Pratik.
I hope that
Yeah, this is
that
fine.
was fine.